I should probably put this up here so I can be heard. I've got a microphone going on here. I'm figuring out this whole process of doing lives. Hopefully it'll work with you guys. And we'll see. I think my viewership primarily will come from Instagram, so we'll try that. I understand that the lighting situation here is pretty horrific. I'm trying. But we'll get there. I'm actually logging into my Instagram so that they can join us. That's not what I want. I don't want reels. I want this live. Can I just do it this way? Pop them there. Can I just do that? And we're checking the connection. I am just like disheveled and kind of, all right, we're live. So this is my second live stream, and this is just kind of an experiment. I've changed the time. I did the first one on Sunday afternoon. Now I'm doing this one on, what is this day? This is Monday evening, and kind of figuring out what's working the best. My husband just went to work, and so I thought this would be a logical time. Maybe people are around and will actually want to hang out. What do we do on here? I don't know. We talk about stuff. We talk about some of my obsessions and acquisitions and things that I'm doing. I am a midlifer who likes to have fun with beauty and fashion and life and not take things too seriously. So that's what's going on. The reason my hair is wet, I also break into random conversation and that has nothing to do with anything. So hopefully this will be entertaining for you guys. And I hope that you guys participate and ask questions and stuff too. So super laid back, super cool. So the reason my hair is wet is because I've been like trying to figure out the process, the best method for it since I moved from Haiti and Dominican Republic, spending several years there and coming back to the United States to the very frigid temperatures that we have here. Hello, how are you? NS_Khan 1334 just joined us. Thanks. Anyway, so coming here, and then I had to figure out how this works. And I've been washing my hair kind of the same way I'm doing with all like natural, using egg and honey and that sort of thing. But getting here, I was so dry. I was getting like horrible dandruff. So I started putting my oil that I use that I've talked about in some of my other videos. And I'll talk about that more. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about. So, and I will do that. So give me feedback. I do not do personal calls. I'm not here to hook up with anybody. I'm happily married. So not interested in a romantic encounter with anybody. I'm just here talking about life and being a female. So my primary audience is other females. And I am completely heterosexual, so not that sort of audience either. So just so you know. So my hair was getting all these bad dandruff flakes because my scalp was so dry. So I put the oil in it, and then I got too much oil in it on Sunday, which was yesterday. So I actually just rinsed it out with a little apple cider vinegar and water. And I just rinsed it when I took a shower. So I didn't actually wash it. I just rinsed it out. So I think that's helping. And then I put the oil at the end. So I'm hoping that will help. But that's when my hair is wet. And my face has nothing on it because I'm hoping we can do a full face-ish if we have time. I don't know how much time we're going to take. This could be half an hour. This could be 45 minutes. That's the thing with a live. You never know. People can come in and watch. They might not. It doesn't matter. But one of the exciting things that I've got a couple of exciting things. I actually asked on Instagram what people wanted to watch this on, and I gave a couple of choices. And one of the things that I was told, because I asked, do you want me to haul my Shop Miss A haul, which is actually fascinating, and I probably will haul that maybe in the next one because it's still really cool stuff. Or do you want me to do my Essence Beauty? And people said Essence. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're also going to talk about VeeGlasses. Here's a little sneak peek. Are you ready? Okay, that's all you get. These glasses, by the way, are pain glasses. They're purple here, and they're right on the side, and they're so cute, and I like them a lot. And they're also anti-glare, you might notice. Like, I've got a really bright light pointing straight at me, and that's not too much. So I think they either gave the anti-glare for free or like $1.99 or something like that. It was pretty cheap. So I will be ordering more glasses from Pain Glasses at some point, making my rounds through there. But I got this today, and I wanted to talk to you about this. So in my last live, because I like to talk about makeup and glasses and fashion and health and being a midlife overweight happy camper with a very strange way of thinking that maybe more people think like than you might assume. Very flawed person, but I'm okay with that. Perfume. I love perfume. So we talked about all this stuff. But last time when we had the live, these are hard to open. I showed this because I had gotten this. So this is the LA girl. You can kind of see what's going on back there. There's a big, huge mirror back down here. But this is the LA girl main stage. And this is so these come into, this is the backstage one. There's another one that I do want to get, but it's more like pink and yellows sort of thing. So what LA Girl does is people were talking about how great these were, and I said, I want to try them out. So the 16 pan palettes, particularly, they were comparing them to high-end palettes. And so I said, I'm going to find out. First of all, let's just be honest. I don't know what a high-end palette is like because I've been in the developing world for the last several years. So I could once in a while order like Elf or Miss A or something like that when I could afford it, and then I couldn't sometimes. So welcome to you that are just joining us. We got some people joining on Instagram, so welcome to the party. Anyway, back to LA Girl. I found out that they put these palettes out in two, so they put a cool tone and a warm tone out kind of at the same time that keep with the same theme. So the theme of this is like the festival season and whatnot that's coming up for the summer. So I guess these are new. I think these are just being reviewed now. Something to keep in mind, influencers and YouTubers, not me, because I don't get paid and I don't get anything for free. So, but maybe some point I'll be lying to you, but they're all lying to you. Not necessarily because they want to, because maybe self-consciously, or subconsciously. Because let's say, for example, I have this product here that says Elf on it, and oops, it does say Elf on it. Yes, it does. And I show you this, and I'm like, this is the worst thing in the whole world. This is horrible stuff. And then Elf comes and sees my video. It's not, by the way. This is actually fantastic. I really like this. And we'll talk about this later. But they see my video and they're like, well, we're not going to put her on our PR list or whatever. And so that is going to influence whether or not they talk good or they talk bad, if they talk well or they talk poorly. I don't know about your product. So when you send free stuff to people, you are influencing them. People say, this is no way going to influence my life. Yes, it is. It would influence my opinion. It would influence anybody's opinion. If somebody gives you something for free as a gift, it's going to influence you. You're going to say, okay, I have to, now I'm obligated to actually say something good. Now, I'm not in that case because, like I said, I bought all this stuff. So if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you stuff I don't like and stuff that I do like. But anyway, so I was looking at where else to get these LA Girl because I'm kind of a collector at heart. And so when I get one thing and it's good, I want to get the rest of them too. So I definitely want to get the other one, but I had to get this off of, I told you guys last week, off Ulta. But then Ulta didn't have these ones, and these ones are on the LA Girl website, but they were more expensive. They were like $18, where on Ulta they were $11 and something. And I was like, but then I was like, maybe I just get them. Then I got some coupons and stuff like that actually made them around $15 or $16 each. So I was like, shipped, so and taxes included. So I'm like, okay, I can go with that. So I ended up getting these two from LA Girl, and they just arrived today. So I've got to show you again. Ooh, that was a bright light. A big old mirror. And then this is the one that is called BU. So this is the warm one. It's got, let me go this way so everybody can see. This is got these beautiful, this yellow here and some browns and some really nice warm tones. So I think this is going to be really nice even into fall. I think this actually, these two palettes I think are really going to be great for fall, where the first one that I got from LA Girl is more, I think, like maybe summery, more summery. And then this is the second one, and this one is called This Is Me. I'm reading the name upside down. This is very pinky purpley. I know that the quality is not that great because my camera quality and my lighting quality are not good because I'm using my computer for YouTube and I'm using my phone for Instagram. Humble beginnings, y'all. Anyway, I'm really excited to get into these. If you want to see me swatch these and kind of do a look or something like that, I can do that. But usually I do my looks and just, I'm not really doing a lot of videos now, like editing and stuff like that. But I'll take pictures of essentially my daily looks because I'm kind of doing some projects that just for my own edification and then sharing them with you to see what you like. Let's talk about some glasses. So how are you guys doing? Oh my goodness, it's Monday. It's Monday in the evening. Nobody is joining me yet. That is completely fine with me. If you join after and you happen to watch this, leave a note and tell me when you want me to actually do this, if you're interested in hearing more, and then we'll see if we can connect. So VeeGlasses, as you may know, if you know anything about me, if you follow me on Instagram, or, I mean, I've got like 30 people on YouTube, but I've got like a couple thousand, 3,000 or something like that on IG. I love glasses. I am nearsighted, so I need these in order to see. And I used to wear a lot of contacts, and then in the very dusty environment I was in Haiti, plus the fact that just getting contacts sent down there was a challenge, I discovered inexpensive glasses online, and so I started to order them. I'm actually going to look at these ones first. So VeeGlasses is a company that it is based out of Asia. I believe it is a Chinese company, like many of the others, and it is a company that apparently doesn't do a whole lot for advertising, but I wanted to give them a go because there's a couple pairs here that I was really excited about. And so I thought, I'm going to try. And here, the thing with it, the company that I know they're not really putting a whole lot into it, is that they have had the same inventory essentially for the last year, at least, since I put these things in my cart. So nothing sold out, and really not a whole lot was added to their inventory. And so I'm like, okay. But I did really still like them. So these ones, basically the theme of this haul, glasses haul, I've got 5 pairs, and it's kind of like classic with a kick. Basically, these are all fairly wearable pairs of glasses that I should be able to incorporate pretty easily. They're all pretty standard shape that I know looks good on me. Like cat eye, this is actually more of a butterfly because it's wider here than it is here. It widens on both sides. But cat eye, so I'm going to try these ones on, but first I'll show you. So these are a pair of tortoise frame glasses. And I got these because if you notice, see how that shape is just, I'll put them up here so you can see a little bit better. The shape is so pretty. It's like really graceful. And I think that there's just these really nice effects. Like this doesn't just come out in a cat eye, it kind of comes out in a swoop sort of thing. So I thought that was really nice. It's thinner here, it's wider here. There's just some really nice features about this one that I really enjoy. These are dirty already, and I haven't worn any of these yet, so I don't know. But I'll try these on. So when I put them on right away, they're a little stiff here. They are acetate. All of these are acetate. And I have some plastic ones, but they're a little stiff. They almost feel like plastic. So this is what they look like on. I can see perfectly well with these. In fact, they're quite clear. They're always more clear when you first get them. So very cute, very nice, everyday style. The tortoise that's in them. Now, the problem that I have in these is right up here. There's this weird little, because the way the frame is in the back, they actually filed the back of the lens down into this little angle, which makes it look white right here on the side, which is just weird. Like, who made that decision? I feel like they could have cut the plastic instead of cutting the lens. That just seems so strange to me, but such is life. The other thing that's a little weird is if you look on the side, the lens is actually sticking out a little bit, and I'm not incredibly nearsighted. I didn't pay to like thin these out, which you can do. It just seems like they don't quite fit the frames. Like the lens should actually be a little bit more curved in, or the frame should come out a little bit more for them to fit. But overall, I do like them. They've got a little bit pressure on the side. There's no spring hinge or anything. These did come with the case, and the case is very similar to a Wearlight case. It's pretty kind of flimsy. It seems like there's two cases here. There's one that's a little bit lighter, and then this has like this little scalloping around it. They come with a pretty nice microfiber cloth to clean them, and I usually just keep this folded in the case, and I keep my glasses all in the cases for protection. And then they also sent me one little screwdriver thing and then nose pads. So they send you freebies. They send you basically one freebie per pair of glasses. But I'm glad they didn't send me like a whole bunch of screwdrivers, because who needs all that? But they did send the nose pads. I have not used those from any company, but I should at some point. So I don't know. This is the next pair that kind of enticed me to buy from this company, because these are really trendy. Like a year ago or something, I can't see anything. So if anybody's talking to me, I can't see anything. Not that you guys are talking to me, but maybe eventually you will. I'm just sitting here to talk to myself for a while. Somebody says I'm beautiful. Thank you. My husband thinks so too. So that's going to be my response to that comment. So these ones were actually coming up, and I think they were coming up from companies like VeeGlasses and Perfume, and some of those where the glasses run around $20, $30 or so. And I didn't want to pay that much because I'm really cheap. $20, $30 for glasses. I know that's nothing, but for me, it's a lot because I'm poor. But I found these on here, and these did end up being around $10 each. And I did have to pay for shipping. They don't have free shipping. So you guys just have to check out the VeeGlasses website. I'll try to link it below after, so you guys can come back and check it out. But these I've been seeing around. I gotta put these glasses back on so I can see what I'm showing you guys. And they are this crystal cut sort of clear frame. I got them in the clear. They come in several different colors, but I thought this was really, really nice. They are a cat eye, but they're kind of squared off and a little bit more modern than just a regular old cat eye. They have metal. Whoops, I missed. I'm judging. I'm looking on the screen and trying to judge my finger. But they have metal here on the side. So yeah, I think these are very cute, and I think this is what they look like on. They have like a little modern look to them. The crystal-y sort of thing adds that little extra sparkle, but clear is still trendy. It's still in. It just looks very pretty. And then of course the shape. You've got the cat eye, which is more or less timeless, and then it's a little bit more angular here because of the squared off at the bottom. So that's really super cool. Yeah. So anyway, I really like these. I think they're quite cute, and I will be looking forward to adding these into my glasses mix, because I haven't actually worn any of these yet because I was waiting for y'all. I wanted to show them to y'all before I actually put them on Instagram or anything like that. So you are getting the first peek. I did hold them up in my hand and give a sneak peek on Instagram, and then I didn't actually keep that date, so I'm sorry, but we're going with it here. The next pair, I got to put my other pair, my original pair, on first, so that I can see y'all. I love purple, right? Purple glasses are my thing. Purple anything is my thing. So if you give me something in purple, I'm going to go with it. And I thought these were really cute. So these ones are, they're purple also, but unlike this, let's compare them, right? They're quite a bit smaller, quite a bit more narrow. They have a different shape. They're more rounded, which is going to change the way that your face looks. So this one, because they're more squared, they're going to more emphasize the squareness of like my jaw and whatnot. I have kind of a square-ish face, but rounded. And this is going to emphasize more of the roundness of the face. So you can see it kind of just softens everything because you're following this. But it also kind of does, does a lift here on the side. It's got this fun little detail here. I'll take them off and show you. So it's got this little detail here, going back and forth between IG and YouTube, because my little setup here is a little bit raggedy, but hey, we're doing what we can do. These actually have a spring hinge, so that's pretty cool. And they go from purple down to this ombre of clear at the bottom, which I think is really cute. But they're dark enough and they're not like in your face purple so much. So I think these are very, very wearable. And I think that's kind of the theme of this order, this haul, if you want to call it, is that all of these are pretty wearable, I think, quite wearable. Next, we have another ombre, but this is kind of the opposite. So this one starts with the black at the top and ombres down to this. They say it's red, but to me it looks more like pink or even like a berry, almost purple again. Now these ones, remember the first ones I said were really stiff. These are actually really flexible. So when I put them on, they're really comfortable. They just give and then hold in place. But these are so cute. My niece's wedding is coming up, and I'm wearing red because she wants everybody to wear red. And I thought I would wear these, but they're not red enough. They're actually a little purple, pink, but really cute. And again, these are ended up being about $10 each on average. Anywhere from, I think, 6 to 11 or so. But yeah, these are really super cute. I'm not putting the number of anything because I'm not editing anything, so I'm not worried about all that. At some point, maybe I'll get fancy and I'll be able to do all that stuff. There's just people that have the editing programs and stuff like that where you can like put in, images and stuff like that. Eventually, I might get there. Y'all, if you keep coming and visiting me, you can help me. Because the more support you guys give me and the more interaction you guys tell me, hey, let's talk about this, let's talk about that, you can help me kind of know where to move forward. All right, so this is like a cat eye brow line sort of thing that is just kind of fun and funky. It's a little bit different than the other styles I have. I do have a brow line that is white at the top and then metal at the bottom. This one's different. I wasn't sure how I'd like this because I was a little scared of the color. I was like, I hope that's not going to be too orangey or anything. There was one that I saw some other people order that ended up being kind of really like yellowy, and it really didn't work on a lot of skin tones. But this works pretty well, I think. So this is what these look like. And those are cute. So let me know what you guys think. You can comment and say which pair did you like. We'll call them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 5. 4 is the black. I should open these up again so you can see. The black with the reddish at the bottom. That's number 4. 3. Why am I going backwards? Because that's what I do. 3 is the purple with the little blingy stuff on the side and then the ombre down to the clear. 2 is the clear, like crystal cut glasses, squared off sort of cat eye. And the 1 is the tortoise. So those are the pairs that I got. So I'm really excited to incorporate these and start taking some pictures with them. I actually have no room for them in my glasses holder, so we'll see where they fit. We'll toss those down there. All right, let's talk about some perfume. You guys like perfume? I like perfume. I have way more perfume than you need. So this is actually what I decided to spray tonight. I was like, I'll talk to you guys about that because last time I talked to you about the Queen Latifah perfume, which is a gorgeous perfume, but it's now discontinued and you can almost not get it. I think you have to pay like $100 or more to get it. So I was asking people on Fragrantica, where I used to be all the time, but I have not been on there for quite a while because when I go on Fragrantica, I want to spend money. Kind of like when I go on YouTube and look at videos on palettes of eyeshadow, then I want to spend money. It happens. happens. It happens. Life is tough, right? The first world problems. And I can say that from a different perspective now because I have lived in other countries, in 3 other countries that are not the developed world, so to speak. Anyway, so I was asking people, I'm like, what do I do to replace that Queen Latifah? Because that's, such a hard to find sort of thing. I just realized you can see this plastic bag right here and a bunch of other random things on my bookshelf and a thing of balloons. That's for people on YouTube. They can see that. I'm sorry. But I am the coolest teacher ever. In case you wondered, right here it says cool teacher ever. That's actually accurate. And that little puppet on top, he's my macaw. His name is Jaco. He helps me teach classes because I also teach and do other things. So this perfume, back to perfume, you can get this for I think around $20 or less. But you also flickering with the light and like putting flashes on the screen. I got it cheaper because I got a tester and unboxed and all that kind of stuff. Doing really cheap, ugly packaging as long as I get the juice for cheap. This is the Rihanna Reb'l Fleur. Reb'l Fleur. I should know French better when I lived in Haiti, but I didn't speak French. I spoke a little bit of Creole, but I didn't speak French. This does not have a cap. It also has a little tester sticker back here because the companies will designate a certain number of bottles as testers and put that here. So that is there, and I just didn't bother taking it off because it leaves an ugly mark and it doesn't bother me. I mean, it wouldn't bother me if it was there. That's just too much like work. I am doing very well. You guys have such difficult to pronounce YouTube names. Yekoyadangobi. I'm sorry. I probably, okay, Prisco Hernandez. That I can pronounce. That's cool. But some of them are just like a bunch of numbers and stuff like that today. I'm doing great. This is a really beautiful perfume. If you like something that's a little bit more, a little stronger, it is a patchouli based, so it's going to have a little bit of bite to it. People said it was more of a tropical. I'm not getting as much of a tropical. I'm getting kind of a boozy, warm patchouli. I've got it on right now. It's really pretty. It's got a lot of layers to it. So this is the Rihanna. I do like some celebrity perfumes. I think they're really, you can get good ones, get them. I mean, I don't see any point in spending money on high-priced perfumes when you can get essentially the same quality or very similar in an inexpensive one. I have not paid more than $50 for more than a very few, like maybe 4 or 5 that I've bought. And I've bought hundreds, literally, of perfumes, even in the last few years. I started to collect seriously when, like, 2013, and then I lost my collection in a couple times. By the way, I don't talk to anybody privately. That is not why I'm here. So I'm not here to connect with you and be your girlfriend or have some sort of private encounter. That's not why I'm here. If you don't want to talk about makeup and perfume and glasses and things like that, probably not the event for you. Anyway, okay, moving right along. I keep getting requests for that, so I just want to put that out there every once in a while. My disclaimer, I need to have like a sign that comes up and goes across. Private conversations. Not interested. Happily married. Happily married. Okay. Anyway, this is a great perfume. Try if you can. It's and smelling it out of the bottle, you're gonna get like the opening of it, but once it dries down, it really becomes very and vanilla-y. You'll see that it turns dark in the bottle. That's completely normal, and that's vanilla based or more sorts of scents. They'll turn dark. They're perfectly fine. If it smells good, it's still good. Ignore the expiration dates. They don't mean anything. So they mean something. They don't really mean anything. So anyway, so you remember, did I talk about this last week? I think I did. I started doing this thing because I've got these palettes, and so I thought I'm going to start using a palette a week, but doing a palette like for 5 days. So I don't want, I want to give myself the weekend where I can kind of just pick from anything that I want. And then also, I usually end up more than that because, like, right now I have nothing on my face, but I did earlier. So I took a shower, washed everything off, and then I'll do another look. I may do it in this video still. We'll see how long I decide to go with it. A really quick sort of something, but we haven't even gotten to the essence stuff that's sitting right down here in a little gift bag. It wasn't given to me in a gift bag. I saved the gift bag and then put it in there. But last week I went through this, and you can see all the not videos. You can see the pictures on Instagram in my highlights. So I have highlights on my March looks, and really neat. I got this on clearance at Walmart, and it was a nice little find. Now this week I'm going to work on this one. So this is another inexpensive. This is Perfume, their $5 palette. I think I actually bought this one and the other one with an inch or two of each other. And this one I've actually worked through quite a bit. I'll open it up and show you what is in here. So you can see, I think you can see. So we've got some bright greens. Instagram is not, there we go. Let me hold it up so Instagram can see it on the light. So you've got a bright green here. That's a shimmer. You've got different matte greens here, and this is also a matte, like teal turquoise sort of thing. This is a shimmer deep. You've got a neutral kind of orange color there. These are all in the gold sort of realm. And then here, this is a beautiful kind of duochrome sort of thing. It's that typical, oh, I should have had a wipe out here for this sort of thing. So kind of has that brown with the, I don't know how well, I think Instagram. So YouTubers, if you can't find it, you'll have to go into my Instagram video and watch it there. But it has that really nice reflect. So it's like a brown underneath. Let me see if I can swatch. Brown underneath, and then the green reflect. Yeah, one of these points in my life, I'll invest in their equipment. And once that happens, then I can show you this stuff and it'll actually make sense. But believe me, that's really beautiful. These Perfume palettes are actually really, really beautiful. This radioactive color right here, sorry, I'm holding it upside down. But this is a gorgeous, reflective gold. Man, I wish you could really see that. I'm trying to get the light to catch it. I can't do that. Oh, let's put it really close. All right, so there's it close to the, there we go. It's like a red undertone with a gold and almost like a green shift in it. Oh, it's so beautiful and so special. So I did my first look on this for the week today. I have been using it though. You've got a little bit of a dent in a couple of these. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you want to see the looks that I come up with, I don't do anything too crazy for my day look, but then sometimes I play with stuff and do something really bizarre and just put it on there and say, this is what I decided. Sometimes I fancy myself an artiste. I actually am, but I'm a musician, not a makeup artist or a visual artist as much. But as an artist. So let's look at what I got for essence. I got to get through all this stuff. I don't want to live going forever and a day, but it doesn't really matter because you guys will just come in and see. I'm going to see if I can put timestamps in. I'm playing around to see how this works. If I can put timestamps in and then show you guys, what we got. But let's see, why did I decide to do essence? Somebody mentioned it. And there were a couple of really must-have product. Oh, I know what it is. It was the mascara, Lash Princess. So I was looking at mascaras because I was like, I need something to replace my Maybelline Lash Paradise, and because that's on its way out, it's going to need to be replaced pretty soon. So I said, I'm going to go and see what this is, and I kind of looked around. Well, then I went to the Essence website. And I got a bunch more stuff. because it was cheap. And so I did. This is a Sephora bag that I kept because it makes a really good place to put stuff. So I did not buy this stuff from Sephora because I don't think they have essence there. Anyway, so Lash Paradise mascara. This is really good. So I have been using this stuff. I think I've used everything at least. Well, I've at least swatched it. I haven't necessarily used it. A little bit of an idea of how it is. But this is a really nice mascara. I can see the rage of it, but I do need to use it a little bit more. I also got about the same time because I wasn't sure which one to do, and then ended up getting them a good deal on both of them. So I got the Maybelline Sky High, which everybody has been raving and ranting about. And so I'll kind of compare these two and see, and I'll also compare it with because I am going to use it up a few more times before we just toss it because, like I said, it's getting old. I've had it for a few months. But yeah, this does really well of getting good lift in the lashes. I don't know that I'm going to have time to do a full face on this. If you're interested in seeing that, let me know and I'll try to put that in. But I wanted to show you at least what I got. I also don't have the amounts, but maybe I can put that into the comments afterwards. We shall see. But I'll kind of go through the of how you put it on. I did not get a primer, but I got this setting spray. So I guess that can be like a primer. Oh, I did get a primer. So this is my Skin Perfector Essence Tinted Primer, Instant Blur Effect Natural Matte Finish in 20 Nude Beige. Now this stuff comes out in a really, really super thick, and kind of chunky. And it also is a little bit dirty on here. So I'm like, interesting. But I think the color is kind of okay for me. It is a tinted primer. I'm going to just put that on my face with fingers. You can see I've got a little residual acne thing that just doesn't want to go away. It keeps coming back. But it does give a little bit of kind of blurring and evens out and stuff like that. So I'm going to play with this a little bit and see. Ideally, I'll have a face of makeup that is minimal for the face, and I can just focus. My main area of interest is the eyes, making the eyes pretty. I don't like to do cake face. I don't like to do layers of this and that and everything else, concealer and all that other kind of stuff. If I could do something like this, that's a primer and a tinted primer, and then add, which is my next product, the concealer, fine. I do like this concealer. I've used it a couple of times. I have not traditionally used concealer. This is the Camouflage Matte Concealer in Natural Beige, and it is just lighter than me. And so I think it's quite a good color for like brightening and stuff. It does look really quite good. I get a little bit of line under here, but I don't have too many lines on my eyes yet, not excessively. And not like typically for my age have what many people my age have. The one thing I was really sad about is I didn't get the bronzer because they refunded me that because I guess it's a minute. That was so sad because I wanted it. I heard really good things about it. But I also heard about this. This is the All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder, and this is waterproof. So this is translucent, and it's seems to be quite good, but again, I need to use this a few more times and see. Well, waterproof powder, how does that even work? I don't know. I don't know how to be waterproof. Like, it doesn't wash off your face? I don't know. It doesn't smudge. Powder doesn't smudge. But I guess it's not supposed to streak or something. I don't know what the deal is with it. Anyway, we're going to play with that some more and see. The other face products that I got here are this highlighter, Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. And this is another one that I was really hearing a lot about. And this is a really pretty, shimmery sort of nude. It's not overly anything, but I feel like this is such a gorgeous, perfect, natural, my skin but better, natural glow sort of thing that doesn't look like a highlight. I don't like my super artificial highlights unless you want it to really look that way because it's part of the eye look. that it makes sense. Another thing that I was really hearing is the blush. It's called the blush. And this I got in Befitting 01 Befitting. Again, really silky. I'm trying not to swatch these where everything else is. I'll try to swatch it where you can actually see it. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's quite a nice warm. And actually, I feel like this almost could be a bronzer for me. It's a little bit on the pink side. Almost could be a bronzer. I do want to still try and see what happens with that. But in the meantime, I can kind of fake it. Fake it till you make it, right? So that's the face products. I already showed you, I've got the setting spray here. And this one, oh, I just got a nose full of that. It doesn't have a bad smell. Kind of has a bad taste though. With Evermatte, non-free, oil-free, non-sticky light. So I'm hoping that that will help me because I do get quite shiny in here, while still letting me have a little bit of glow come through. So everything else here I think is lips and eyes and nails. Got 2 nail polishes. This is their Crystal Power nail polish, and this is their Shine nail polish, and this one is in Say Something 56 Say Something, which is this really pretty gray, and this is Be a Dream of this purple reflective glittery, and I thought they'd be really pretty together, so I have been wearing them together. You see I have nothing on my nails because I need to do, but I have these on my nails and I quite like them. So I mean they don't really last, they're cheap, but you know they are what they are. Okay, so let's talk about eyes. So I use this primer. Again, this is a primer that I heard other people raving about. This is in shade Nimber. It's Essence Eye Stage. I love Stage. BHAH is what is on the tag, but I don't know what that means. Anyway, it might just be the one. And this seems to be doing pretty well. I need to really put it through its pace, see if it's as good as the e.l.f. primer. If it is, it's still more expensive than the e.l.f. primer, so I would probably still go with the e.l.f. primer. But I'll have to check and see like the ounces and see if there's a comparison, see which one is better. I got this guy, and this is the Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. This, and I was pretty sure I made sure that it was in the deeper brown, but it's soft browny browns. This is really a very taupey color, and you can see it on the brush there. Like, that is way cooler than, way lighter than me. Cooler. So, this is not really doing the trick, but kind of, I feel like I can kind of use it to keep them in place and then kind of tap over it with a powder. I don't have a powder, but if I did, I don't really do much with brows. I just kind of, actually, I just put a little bit of mascara in them and keep them up that way, and that does the trick. Okay, I got this pencil. I'm getting to the eyeshadow because it's my favorite part, so I'm leaving the best for last. This is the Smoky Crystal Essence Ultra Long Lasting Eye Pencil, and this does really last. It is a nicely pigmented purple with shimmer, like a really, this is a eggplant sort of purple with shimmer. It almost looks, I feel like it would look black if you don't use it with purple. So you can, it's almost neutral, but it's lighter than black. Way to be obvious, Priscilla. Then I got, and you see, like, touching it, like, it doesn't come up. Hopefully you can see that. The Essence Melted Chrome Eyeshadow. If I put my glasses on, I could actually see what I'm showing you guys. So this is the Melted Chrome Eyeshadow Essence. Why do I say things backwards? I don't know. This is gorgeous. It feels wet, and it looks wet. My camera is crap, but you see how reflective that is. Let's put it right here. Oh my goodness. Do you see that? I know you see it. That is some pretty good. So I want to do this as a one and done over the lid sort of eyeshadow. And there's still so much left on my finger after I just